Opening the third eye. It's not about some magical eye sprouting right on your forehead, like a sci-fi scene gone wrong. No, it's something deeper, something that hits your soul and changes the way you see the world. Picture this. Your soul, like a sleepy traveler, suddenly wakes up, stretches, and realizes there's so much more to this world than meets the eye. It's like tuning into a radio frequency no one else can hear, a frequency that connects you with a whole new reality. Forget about an actual eye. This is your mind and soul syncing up with the universe, opening doors to hidden truths. Now, I know some of you might feel it. That little pressure right between your brows, almost like a weight pressing down on your head. It's the universe shifting its energy around you. Some call it spiritual pressure, but really, it's like your soul's energy buzzing, sparking, waking up to a whole new level of existence. That sensation? It's a reminder that you're changing, that your soul is doing a little dance with the universe, creating ripples that leave their mark. It's like the soul's vibration finding its rhythm, particularly at the top of your head where those vibes are strongest, ready to guide you through this transformation. When your third eye opens, it's not just a physical thing. Oh no, it's a whole new way of seeing the world, a shift in how you perceive reality. Imagine suddenly being able to see things you couldn't before, not with your eyes, but with your spirit. It's as if the world opens up in full technicolor, showing you things beyond what you've been living. And along with this, you might start to feel the headaches creeping in. Something you've never experienced before. At first, it's just a dull throb, like a whisper reminding you that change is happening. But as you adjust to this newfound flow of energy, those headaches will fade, like a storm clearing after a heavy rain. The energy coursing through you can be overwhelming at first, like your body struggling to keep up with the cosmic wave. These headaches are a sign of something bigger brewing beneath the surface. Kundalini energy, swirling around near your pineal gland. It's the universe's way of giving you a little nudge saying, get ready, things are about to get intense. And while those headaches might feel like a drag, there's a silver lining. Meditation, deep breaths, grounding yourself, they're like spiritual band-aids for your head, soothing the discomfort and letting you ride the wave of energy with more ease. Incorporating these practices into your routine isn't just helpful. It's essential for keeping your spiritual journey smooth, like a surfboard gliding through the waves instead of crashing into them. As your third eye begins to open wider, something incredible happens. You tap into a new level of intuition. It's like your inner compass starts to spin a little faster, giving you glimpses of what's to come. You begin to feel things before they happen, like a whisper in the wind, guiding your every step. It's almost as if a divine light is shining down on you, illuminating your path, guiding you with a quiet confidence. This intuition isn't just for you, though. It acts like a magnet, pulling in people and experiences that align with your journey. Suddenly, the universe starts playing matchmaker, bringing you together with the right souls at the right time. It's a reminder that the universe doesn't do random. Everything is part of a bigger plan. And oh, the sensitivity that comes with all this heightened awareness. The lights seem brighter, the sounds louder. You'll find yourself drawn to quieter places, seeking calm to recharge. It's like your soul's volume knob gets turned up, making the world feel a little more intense than it used to. But don't worry, that's part of the process. The world is shifting, and so are you. Embrace the stillness, let it guide you, and before you know it, you'll find peace in the quiet moments, where your heightened sensitivity and the energy of the universe meet in harmony. As your third eye chakra starts waking up, it's like the world opens up in full color. Like someone just pulled back a curtain and you can finally see the real picture. It's not just about colors popping out more. It's like the whole atmosphere shifts, and you start noticing the tiniest details, the things you've always missed before. The world suddenly seems more vivid, more alive, almost like a painting that you've just stepped into. It's as if you're seeing it all for the first time, with everything from the deepest blues to the brightest yellows standing out like they're speaking to you directly. That's your growing sensitivity to light and color, giving you a front row seat to the beauty of your spiritual journey. And then, oh boy, you start noticing all these weird yet meaningful coincidences. Things just seem to fall into place, like pieces of a puzzle you didn't even know you were trying to solve. You run into people exactly when you need them, and events unfold in ways that make you think, no way, this can't be a coincidence. It's like the universe is holding your hand, guiding you through this maze, showing you that everything happens for a reason. The synchronicities start stacking up, and you can't help but feel that everything is part of some grand plan. Suddenly, you realize that life's not random. It's like there's this invisible thread connecting all of us, weaving us into a story that's bigger than any of us could ever understand. This whole perspective makes you feel like you're right where you're supposed to be, and you can't help but feel grateful for the guidance that keeps showing up at just the right time. Now, here's where it gets real interesting. When you close your eyes and tilt your head back, you might start seeing these bright lights, swirling patterns, and vibrant geometric shapes that almost seem to have a life of their own. They dance, in your mind's eye, like a light show that's both mesmerizing and a little overwhelming. Sometimes it can even mess with your sleep, making it hard to get a full night's rest because your mind is busy processing all these new sights. It's not the kind of thing you can easily ignore. It's like your mind has become a canvas, and the universe is painting these vivid images for you, sometimes soothing, sometimes intense, but always fascinating. As if all this wasn't enough, your body starts to change too. You become way more aware of what you're putting into it. Food isn't just fuel anymore. It's like it has its own energy, its own vibe. You may find yourself turning away from the heavy, processed stuff that used to satisfy you. Instead, you crave fresher, more natural foods, fruits, vegetables, anything that feels like it's alive and buzzing with good energy. It's like your body's trying to catch up to the new frequency you're tapping into. Your energy is shifting, and the food you eat is playing a huge role in helping you stay in balance with it. And let's not forget about your dreams. They're changing too. You've probably noticed they're more vivid, almost like they're telling you a secret you're not quite sure you're ready for. You'll dream about stuff that happened in the past, things you didn't realize still had an impact on you. Sometimes, it's like your dreams are handing you clues about the future, giving you a sneak peek into what's to come. These dreams aren't just random. They're like messages from your higher self. So when you wake up, it's a good idea to take a moment and really think about them. Maybe even visit those places from your dreams or meet the people you saw. It could help you understand what the universe is trying to tell you. Who knows? You might find the answers you've been looking for in the strangest places. So here's the deal. People believe this third eye of yours isn't just a mystical concept. It's actually tied to your soul. And get this, it supposedly has the ability to pick up on all sorts of energy, especially the kind that comes from someone focusing their thoughts on you. Yeah, we're talking about telepathy here, like real-life mind reading. Pretty wild, right? Now, the folks who swear they've got this ability claim they can actually send their thoughts to others. They do this by picturing the person in their mind, especially focusing on the back of their head. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it works, I guess. The more they practice, the better they get at it. Like a muscle they've learned to flex. But here's the kicker. With this superpower, there's always a catch. They can also feel what others are thinking about them. Yep, even the negative stuff. And let me tell you, this can be a real mind bender. Imagine feeling like everything's fine, everyone's smiling and acting cool, but inside you can feel the tension. You know that maybe, just maybe, some folks close to you are secretly sending out some not-so-great vibes. It's a total emotional roller coaster, and honestly, it can mess with your head. So what do you do when you catch wind that the people around you might not have your back? Well, here's the thing. This spiritual awakening thing isn't just about seeing the good in the world. It's about seeing everything, the whole spectrum. And you get to choose how you handle that wisdom. You can choose to focus on the positive or let those negative vibes trip you up. It's all about balance, my friend. When you're picking up on negativity from loved ones, it's like walking a tightrope. You can sense that insincerity in the air, but you've got to stay grounded. Use your newfound spiritual insight to focus on what really matters, the connections that lift you up. This journey we're on, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are bumps along the way, especially when you're figuring out how to fit all this awareness into your relationships. But that's the adventure. That's where the growth happens. And hey, if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. I hope this little reflection gave you something to chew on. If you found it helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with the people in your life who might need to hear it too. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going and share the wisdom. Wishing you nothing but good vibes today.